It's a birdie putt that we put off to the left, and we see what happens. This putter is on fuego.
Stratman!
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 Gaming! Welcome back, all you Strat fans. Batty is here for round 2 at Turkey Creek, which is the 14th tournament of the Run Good Tour Season 2. Yesterday, we had a pretty solid -6 round. I had the motivation that was given to me from my little Strat fan, Jacob. If you want to check out how round 1 went, I'll link to it up in the corner. Today's round is dedicated to another young Strat fan named Stella. Stella has been a Strat fan from the very beginning, and she is a massive Batgirl fan. So let's see if the Stratman and Batgirl can team up to dominate round 2. So before we tee off here, let's have a good luck sippy. I hope you have your own drink, Stella. Make sure you've got some sort of bat-inspired sippy cup at hand. And let that blow right back into the fairway. So that's a good start. Pin position is now at the top of a little ridge here. Which, into this wind, I think I'm going to go up to a pitching wedge. Just add some extra loft here. Try not to go too far. We opened round 1 with a par. Let's try to open round 2 with a birdie. What the? I don't know what my eyes were seeing, except break. It did not do that. This is a tricky one as we're coming out of the rough, and it's uphill, but the wind is also at our back. I think I'm going to go up to a sand wedge and add a little bit of loft, so that hopefully it doesn't go too far past the hole, because I don't want to chip down, but I also don't want to be low on this green and have that massive putt up. Oh, I didn't put full power. Yuck. That was horrible execution. Now we have to try and flop it close to see if we can save a par. Get up there. Tricky par save off the hop here. I got burned last time. It looked like there was similar break to this, and it didn't even move. So now I'm nervous, and I don't know what to do. Stella, please cross your fingers for me. Oh, baby! Thank you so much, Stella. I know that wasn't a birdie, but that par save was very important. As we now go into this par 3, where the pin is very close to the front here. Bit of a pull swing there. And we have to try and save par again. So for whatever reason, this tournament is not super tricky, but I've been struggling at the ongoing of both of these rounds. It's not ideal, but at least I'm even through 3. And now we move into a par 5. Fast swing, kept it right in the middle. Ooh, and it kicked to the right. I think we can still go over these trees, though. We're going to aim about at that bunker, as this fairway should kick it to the right and the wind should kick it back to the left. Just like that. All right, so now we have a long eagle putt. If we can just lag it up there, we might be able to give ourselves a good chance at a birdie. I don't know, just outside middle of this tree, because I would like to keep it close enough to the hole to hopefully not have a stressful birdie putt. Up she goes. Start to move left. And be close. Oh, yes. I know Stella knows what Batty loves best. And those are tap-in birdies. Yeah. So whatever you're drinking today, Stella, have a sip. Aren't tap-in birdies delicious? And we're back into a par 4. That's a good spot in the fairway. We're going to club up to a 7-iron here. Add a little bit of loft because it's into the wind. I pulled that swing, though. And we have a long birdie putt. Oh, you can see that distance was just perfect. If I would have hit the swing pure, it would have been really good. It's moving very quick to the left, and then halfway through, it starts to move back right, but not nearly as quickly. So I think if we compensate about here, this might actually be good. But let's see. Maybe just a touch inside that. Moves left, and now move back right. Oh, that little touch back was perfect. That is A-okay. So Stella and I are now -2 through 6 holes.
Fairway here.
And bomb that one straight in the fairway. We have a pin that is tucked behind the bunker, but that's okay because we'll aim out to the left with this 9-iron, and I think the wind will blow it back towards the hole.
This one's definitely heading towards the green.
That's a solid line. Check up a bit. Kept going, but that's okay. We'll just aim off to the right here again and see where this birdie putt goes. Oh, so close. We almost had 3 in a row. And we are bombing another driver on this par 5.
Looking like it's finding the fairway.
We learned last time we definitely do not want to be right underneath those trees. I think this 3-wood can actually get up on this green in 2. We have to hit a pure swing. So let's hope Harley Quinn is not playing some tricks on us, and we can make this work.
Oh, he's going through the branches here.
That worked out well. So that was a pretty good second shot. It kicked off that hill. I did hit it a bit more right than I wanted, but it came left for us, and now we have a shot to get close and see if we can get another birdie. Hold up there. Oh, dear. Apparently, that loft did nothing. I would have loved a tap-in birdie, but now we have to work for it a bit here. Out of the rough. I was so annoyed by that bad chip, I just called the fringe the rough. I'm a mess. So we're kind of doing the same thing on this opening 9 as we did in round 1. We're only -2, when I would have loved to be -4 or 5 at this point. But as Stella knows, fighting crime is not always easy, just like playing golf.
I think that's the high.
Way off to the left.
Here might be a bit much.
Oh, that was much too far. That was a bad shot. My bad. Now we're left chipping out of here to try and save a par. Hold up. Hold up. Tough par putt coming. All right, Stella. I need some good vibes here. I don't want a bogey.
And a nice putt.
Thank you. I don't know if you noticed what was happening there, but that putt was missing to the right. But your good vibes blew it just enough left that it snuck in the right door. So I appreciate that greatly. And we are a little bit uphill, but the wind is at the back, so I've downgraded to a pitching wedge.
Going.
And that's a pretty good shot. If we can sink this birdie, then we did one shot better than the front 9 last round. Do you have more positive vibes, Stella? Please channel them into my putter. Oh, you bet you do. Stella, you are awesome. So cheers to that, as we made it to -3 after 9 holes.
Like it's heading into the fairway.
And we followed it up with a perfect drive down the middle of the fairway. And again, we're setting up with this pitching wedge that we have to trust the wind to blow it forward for us.
Here is looking good.
Thank you, Mother Nature. So a tricky break here. It's not a long putt, but we'll see if this is the right line. It was too much. Pooped on that one. But we'll save the par and move on to the next hole. All right, Batgirl, let's see if we've learned our lesson. I don't think we want to play the hybrid because last time we did that, it didn't really matter. It still went long. So let's try this 4-iron, and let's hope that it can land on the green. And because it's a low loft club, it can still hop closer to the hole. This is a pretty good line. There it is. It's low. And does it keep rolling? That's a decent shot. So we managed to make a good par save putt last time. Let's try and follow it up with a birdie this time.
This is looking quite...
Oh! The break factored in more that time than it looked like. Now we're going to set up into the fairway, try and add a little bit of a draw shot onto this.
Nicely done. Looking like we'll have some fair...
And that's a solid spot right there. This is a par 5 that we might be able to get to in 2. That's as pure a swing as I could hit it. Good kick off the hill, but it's just not enough to get there. Now we're on this slope, which looks like it's going to kick left. So I'm just aiming a little bit to the right of this hole. Adding a little bit of loft because we just don't want it to go too far past it. Up, shit easy. And stop. I don't think that moved at all to the left. But it doesn't really matter because it left us with a tap-in birdie. Oh, this is awesome. I hope you're getting pumped right now, Batgirl, because we are -4 through 12 holes. I think that the way this is going, if we can get to -8, you deserve a drumstick.
Like this is bound for the short stuff.
And we've laid back with a 3 wood, because when we played this hole last round, we went into the rough with a driver. Now I have to play this gap wedge, and I'm going to put as much loft as I can on it, because it looks like it's going a little bit past the hole. There it is. Now, I don't really know what happened with the line there, because that was a pretty good swing, and it's only a 5-mile-an-hour wind, but that really went to the right. Off to the right, and oh, just at the end, it snuck in there. Oh, Batgirl, you are my lucky charm. Normally, when Batty is playing, it's the left door that is favorable to him. But with Batgirl Stella on my side, the right door is becoming a fan favorite. We have a 9-iron here that is going enough downhill. I think we'll clear this water, and I'm aiming it a bit to the left because last time that 5-mile-an-hour wind really pushed it.
Here's a knock.
Up she goes.
This might be a bit long.
Just past the hole. I guess there wasn't as much of a ridge as it looked like, so we're kind of left with a slightly downhill putt that, again, moves quickly to the left. There it moves. Oh, come on! I don't know what's happening, but this right door is wide open. This is fun. So that puts us at -6 with 4 holes to go.
Looking like it's in the fairway.
We're going to try to get to -9. That's a bold target. And we've left ourselves an interesting approach here because we could try and play short and roll down that ridge. But I think instead, I'm going to keep this gap wedge and loft up quite a bit so it kills a bit of the distance and might hit and check up close. Hit, check. It did not. Not only did it go more left than I thought, but it also did not check up the way I anticipated. So that did not work very well. But it's a birdie putt that we put off to the left, and we see what happens.
Right in.
This putter is on fuego. I don't want this putting momentum to stop. Those of you who have been watching previous rounds know that sometimes Batty's putter goes ice cold. But now I've got Batgirl on my side, and it cannot be stopped.
We're good for this one.
Last round, Jacob helped me get an awesome eagle. We can get there in 2 again, so let's see if we can do it twice. Oh, fast swing.
Display here. Well, this is
I'm
not
sorry.
Too good.
And the execution was just atrocious. And now I'm scrambling, not only to try and get a birdie, but probably just trying to save par at this point. Up, and that's about as good as I can hope for. So we didn't get the eagle, but we've left ourselves a chance to possibly get birdie. Oh, that went a lot. Never mind. So that's unfortunate. A very gettable par 5, and we only walked away with a par because that was my fault on the second shot.
Shot here.
But we're into the final 2 holes, and if we can go birdie, then we will hit -9.
Here. The shot may be a bit long, folks.
It's there, but a bit long. So this will be a tough one to get the birdie. I think we have to kind of bail on the possibility to get -9, and now we're just trying to get par here. Out she goes. Hold on.
Very close.
I guess I compensated a bit too much. And we just tap in the par. And we move to 18. So we'll see if we can challenge this fairway again. Last time we had a fast swing and almost went in the water. It was dangerous. But we're going to try it again. Because, as you know, Batgirl, you cannot back down from all of your fears. And there we go. All good superheroes know that just because you failed once does not mean you will fail again. And now we have a gap wedge that we're going to try to pitch close, put some loft on, and see if we can get it to check up there. That's a pretty solid roll. Hold on. And we have a chance to end with a birdie. So let's try and end with some positive vibes here. We didn't get to the -9 we wanted. But we did get to -8. And there we go. So thank you, Stella, for allowing me to dedicate this round to you. Because as you can see, you helped me shoot a bogey-free round. And that's pretty great. So -8 is right on where I wanted to be. I was hoping to be -8 to 10 in both rounds to put up a competitive score. I'm a bit below that, so I do not have high hopes that I will win this tournament. But between the Stratman and Batgirl, we put up one heck of a round that I hope was entertaining for all. But most importantly, I hope I made you proud, Stella. Thank you for being one of Stratman's greatest fans. And as for everybody else, if you haven't done so yet, make sure you're smashing that subscribe button, like this video, but most importantly, I hope you all just stay batty.